As you talk sports here with Francis Ngannou, how are you doing today, Francis?
I'm doing great, and yourself?
Not too bad. So I myself am Nigerian, and as I'm sure you know, Francis, you've got immense supporters from loads of African people.
I know.
How much of a motivator is Africa as a continent and African people for you in this fight?
They have always been motivating, it's not always great, it's not always like things are great every time, and sometimes you have a tough time, you have a downtime. Only thing that you do is like you have a ship in the ocean that is lost in itself. You look behind and see where you came from, and that helps you find your way in, and that's what I do. And that's also why, if you've been following a little bit, as soon as I have a chance, I go in Africa. I go in Africa 3-4 times a year, or even more when I can.
Francis, boxing and MMA, two very different sports. What gives you the confidence that you can transition into boxing and you can upset the odds and you can defeat Tyson Fury?
Well, they are definitely different sports, but I will also mention that they are still sport, and as a professional fighter, as a champion, you learn how to get prepared for competition, whatever is the discipline. Now, I also have to remind you, like 10 years ago, MMA was different to me than boxing is different to me. I have done boxing a little bit in my life, but 10 years ago, I didn't even know what means MMA, what was MMA. Here we are. So what do you think? Do you think like something different we can make it? Let me tell you something. We can make it from something different, we can discover something different, and not only discover, we can become the best in something that we didn't know.
Francis, introducing Mike Tyson into your camp as well. How have you found having somebody like him, a legend of the sport, and how exactly has he been training you? Is he trying to train you similar to how he used to fight, or completely different?
I think it's different. Obviously, we are not the same size. We don't have the same style. So, and he take in consideration that there is some point that will be very important, that will be similar for everybody's style. And what he's doing is to help me sharpen my style and be better with my style and be more efficient with my style. So that's most what we are doing, because like you see Mike Tyson's style, I think it's unique from him. You never see that from nobody, and you can't just expect that, oh, I have a fight in 3 months, let's get Mike Tyson and just fight like Mike Tyson. No, you will be a fool.
Has it been difficult to find sparring which imitates the style of Tyson Fury?
Absolutely not. I have a lot of sparring, and now I have a lot of good profile around who are very slicky as him. So, been pretty good.
Francis, you sent a message to Dana White, who was doubting you that you'd get a boxing fight. What would you say to Dana?
We'll say what?
If you could send one message to Dana White, what would you say to Dana?
I have to think about that, because I don't have a message.
Francis, what are the chances of you facing Tyson in an MMA fight after this?
Well, I think Tyson will answer that question best, because that would be his decision. It's like I asked you, when would you sign for your death certificate or something?
Francis, how much inspiration do you think you can take from UFC fighters, where you become your own boss? You've gone against the UFC, so do you think you can inspire a lot of generation UFC fighters to sort of go out there and go to boxing and almost go against the UFC in a way?
My goal is not to inspire people to go from MMA to boxing. Some people love MMA. They just love MMA. I always preach that everybody should do what he loves to do, right? I love boxing. I always love boxing. He has never been a secret. Long time, even before discover MMA, I always loved boxing. So that was my motivation to shift in the other side and come to a boxing match, right? And I understand that some people, their dream would be just to fight MMA. Some people, their dream is not to fight. Like, I believe that your dream is to be a great reporter. So there is not a comparison, right? I will not come here and try to inspire you to go fight. Why it's not your stuff? In the same way that you will not trying to inspire me to come become a reporter or something.
Is the UFC door closed?
About a fight in the past, you've spoken about.
Francis, what's a harder fight, Tyson Fury or Jon Jones?
Tyson Fury. Oh, Tyson Fury. I mean, Jon Jones is a hard fight, but I'm fighting in the sport that I'm doing. I'm more confident, I'm more comfortable in that fight than with Tyson Fury. And Tyson Fury is definitely tougher in other aspects
And
of
do you think
fighting.
that fight will
Just
happen?
take one step back for 1 second, just
Okay.
right here, because I have to clear it. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Can you